Hello viewers, today we will be making this short which has no seam. You can see how beautiful it looks. This is the front where we have the lace, and this is the back. And then when doing this work, we are going to need two of these uh, wing single yarn. This is small in size. We will need some scissors to cut the yarn where necessary. You need the markers. You will need a crochet. We will need this traditional pin for inserting the lace. You can see the lace. This is the lace going all the way to the back and then front. You also need a tape measure to do the work. This work can be done by learners who are in grade 3 half ones, and it can take only 1 day if the learners are for holiday. But if they are doing other learning areas or subject, they can take 4 days. So welcome to my tutorial, and kindly note this short has no seam. It is seamless, which makes it beautiful. This makes it more beautiful. You can see the in between the legs, how it has been formed to make it not loose or hang when it is worn. So welcome to my tutorial, and kindly do subscribe, do give me a thumb up and share my work. Okay, with me I have a chain of 22, then I hand one more chain, 23, and we will start working at the second chain where we will start putting single crochet, and we will do this throughout the round. Okay, we've done the last chain. So what we do is we chain one, then turn our work and start working at the outer loop, putting single crochet again until we are through with this round. Make sure you are on the outer loop of the stitch. Note the last stitch is always hidden here, so you work on it before turning. Then we chain one, turn our work and continue working again on the outer loop. Basically, we are going to make a long belt of single crochet working at the outer loop only. So continue and make a long one that can go around your hips or the hips of the person you are making for. This is how far we have gone in our working. We have attained the length that we desired for the belt. We are going to take the measurement and see how many inches we have for the belt of this project. Now I have made 27 inches when not stressed. If you wanted it in centimeters, 69 centimeters, but I know how to count in inches, so we have around 28. Now we are going 28 in length, so we are going to join the two ends, and then from there I'll show you what to do next. So we get the first stitch on this side. This is here, and then our first stitch that way, and put as shown in the video. Then we will be working on loops. So for this one we get the inner loop, the second part we get the outer loop, and make sure the loops are matching, don't skip any. So we just work that way, single crochet, then come again, get another loop, the outer loop on this side, and this side you get the inner loop. Don't get the two loops, just get one loop. Single crochet, then come back again, get the outer loop, and make sure they are matching because they are equal. Then get the inner loop, then you put a single crochet. Continue working. Continue working and finish the round. This is the perfect work that has come from the crochet, the connecting. So we are going to do the last two stitches. As long as you match them, there's no big problem. Make sure that you match them. We can go to the last one. This is the tail where we started, and we are done. Then we chain one and cut the yarn. We are going to cut the yarn because we pull through. You can fasten your work now. See what has come out. Now we want it to be on the inside. If you go to the inside, this just looks like the other part that we've made. There's no much difference between this line and where we have done the connection. So we are going to tie the two yarn, the two tails, and then cut them off or clean our work. Scissors are very necessary in doing this work. Then from there, this will be the inside part of our work. So you bring it in that way, and here we have our work. We can now start working the rest of the project. This one will be at the corner. We are going to keep this one where we started. It will be our corner and also our starting point. Okay, we have finished connecting our work, and this is what we have. This is the area where we've done the connection. So we are going to start working the rest of the project. Just insert your hook through a slip knot. Then from there you chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will be putting double crochet on the raised benches, not the floor. So we skip the floor, we come to the raised bench here, the protruding part, and put a double crochet. Then from there we chain 1 again, skip this valley, this stitch, come to this and put a double crochet. Always remember to chain 1, then skip this stitch, come to the next, put a double crochet. Simple work until we finish the round. So continue working. Work 2 rounds. Once you finish this round, you join your work at the third stitch, and you continue with the round. The same round, you repeat it. We have approached the end of the round. This is what we've gotten. So we are going to chain 1, and then join our work with a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3. That is stitch chain number 3. So this is what we have. Then from there we chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, yeah, 4. Then we go. We'll be putting double crochet on top of the already existing double crochet. Then chain 1. Actually, we are repeating the row, and when we get it to double crochet number 20, we put 2 together. We start increasing so that we can grow the bump of this work. So continue working. I will get you at double crochet number 20. That is where I'll show you how to do the increase. Okay, we have reached number 20, so we count together, and we are counting the double crochet, not the chain. We count in twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in this stitch here, we are going to do the increase. You chain 1 and put a double crochet in the same stitch. So we have the increase there, and then we chain 1 again and start counting double crochet again. When we get to number 20, we do the increase until the end of the round. So you start counting from here. So we have 2 already, so continue and make 18. Okay, we've come to the end of the round. I've already chained 1, so we join our work at the third stitch. Count 1, 2, 3, third stitch, third chain. Then from there we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put a front post in double crochet. Then skip the chain, go to the next double crochet, put a top double crochet and a front post. We are skipping the chain, and every double crochet is getting a top double crochet and a front post double crochet. So the chain is silent in this row until further notice. So this is what we get. Finish this row, and after you finish the row, we are going to meet. We are going to close with a slip stitch and then now work the second row, but we will be increasing at double crochet number we work the last stitch, then we start this another row, close with a slip stitch, chain 4, 1 2 3 4, then we skip this double crochet and put another double crochet in the next, and this is what we've been doing. Chain 1, skip this, go to the inner double crochet, put a double crochet, chain 1, skip this, go to the next and double crochet, and when you reach double crochet number 10 you do an increase the way I showed you, the way I demonstrated. Let's count and see whether we have 10. We count in twos, 1 2 3 4 5, exact. This is times 2, 10. So we are doing an increase here. You chain 1, put a double crochet in the same space, then you start counting. You chain 1 and start counting again. When you get that is 1, chain 1, skip this, go to the next, and once you get to double crochet number 10 you do an increase. Okay, we close our work with a slip stitch, and then at it number 3, chain number 3, 1 2 3, then from there we chain 3, 1 2 3, and put a front post. We are repeating this row number 2, so put a front post in the same stitch, skip the chain. Again the chain will keep quiet, we are not working on it. We are working only on double crochet, where we are putting top double crochet and a front post. Continue and finish the round, and once you finish the round you repeat row 2 without increasing, don't increase. Okay, this is our work so far. I have already made 9 rows from here, and as you can see I have some markers that are dividing our work, the signs, the front and the back. And remember the area where we are doing the slip stitch to join our work after every round, we have chosen it to be on the side. Now what I have done here is I have counted my stitches, just that on the side the two sides are carrying 20 pairs each, and the front is carrying 19 and the back is also carrying 19. So you can follow me up and do the same. Now we are going to change the pattern slightly so that we will have a pattern of the front and behind resembling, while the pattern of the signs remain. So from here, if we have to do an increase, we will be increasing on the signs, both two signs. We increase here in front and also at the back and also the other side, so that our work can be proportional. So we start working the normal row until we get to this mark, but we are going to, because these are 19, we are going to increase this side and here and also this side. So we start by chaining 4, 1 2 3 4, and we are doing the second row until we get where our marker is. So we start, we skip this, go to the next, put in double crochet, then chain 1, skip 1. That's a normal way we are doing. Then estimate the middle between this area and do an increase. We are not yet in the middle, so we are going to do an increase in the stitch that appears to be at the center. This is a stitch that appears to be at the center from where we have started to where our mark is, so we do an increase. We chain one, put a double crochet right where the first one is, then chain one and continue to where our mark is. So continue working. I'll meet you where we have the marker. This is our increase. Okay, we've reached where we have the marker, so we are going to remove it on one side. Remember, it is marking both the front and the back. We remove it and return it where it was at the back, and then we continue working. What we are going to do here is we will chain one, then skip this stitch, and every stitch on this area of front should get a double crochet without chaining one. No double crochet. We want our stitches to be a bit close, so we are just working double crochet on top of every stitch without skipping any. And when we get at the mid center, estimated center, we do an increase just like we've done on one side. So you can see what we are getting. So continue working. Double crochet in every stitch, so we do an increase in this stitch. We put 2 double crochet in the same space, then from there we proceed and work the remaining part. And when we get here, we do what we did on the side here. We change the pattern. Okay, we've reached where we have the second marker, so we remove it in from the front and we leave it at the back. Then from there we chain one and skip this stitch, go to the next, then keep on skipping. This is the row of skipping until you get to the behind, but do remember to do the increase when you approach the center between here and this area. We are now at the back. We get off the mark completely, and then chain one. I've already chained one, so we skip this stitch, go to the next, and from here it is double crochet until we get to the other mark. But remember to increase when you get to stitch number 8, or you just estimate the middle from here to here. You don't have to be very accurate. The aim is just to grow the bump of the shot. So continue putting double crochet and no skipping, no chain. Once you complete the whole round and you respect the pattern. We've come to the end of the round. So we are going to join our work with a slip stitch at chain number 3. Then from there we chain 3. Now we are going to repeat row 2 Every double crochet will receive a top double crochet and a front post double crochet until we get to the in front where we have the double crochet together. Then I'll show you how you are going to put this pattern there. So continue until we get to this area where we have double crochet which are not separated by a chain. We've reached the area where we have a different pattern. So what we are going to do is we are going to skip the chain, come to the double crochet here, put a top double crochet and a front post double crochet. Then skip this, go to the next, put a top double crochet and a front post double crochet. So you'll be skipping and then working the next as shown in the video. And once you finish this area of the front, you change your pattern depending on the area where you are. If you are on the side, the pattern is different. If you are in front or back, middle, then the pattern is different. Okay, you can see what you've done. So continue working. I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, from here you work for 12 rounds, repeating row 1, row 2, and if you are here, you repeat row 1, row 2, depending on the place where you are. Mine, the bump is enough, but if you feel that you want to increase your bump, you are short for the bump, you just do an increase, but you balance. If you increase 2 at the back, in front you also increase 2. So continue and make 12 rounds. Then we are going to meet. So in a row where we are going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then skip this and put a double crochet. Remember when you come here at the back and also in front, front and back, you are going to make double crochet when they are together. So continue working, make 12 rows. We have completed the rounds that I told you to make. Now we are going to do some decoration on our work, and I've already worked to show you what we are going to do. So I will undo, then we start together. Now, after joining our work with a slip stitch here, what we are going to do is we are going to skip 1, 2, we come to the second pair and then put 2 double crochet. Now the 2 double crochet are covering these 2, then we chain 2, the chain 2 is covering for these 2 stitches, then we crochet these 2 up here, and then we move to this pair and put a single crochet, and this is what we get. Then we skip this pair, go to the second pair and put 2 double crochet, then chain 2, 2 double crochet again in the same space. So this is what we get, and then the next pair we put a single crochet, and then we skip this pair again, go to the next, put 2 double crochet together, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the same space, so that we can have 4 double crochet, but they are separated by 2 chains, then single crochet in the next pair, and then skip this, go to the next, put 2 double crochet or repeat the cycle. So you continue making this pattern until the end of the round. Okay, we have completed the round. Now we are going to join our work with a single crochet. We are going to do the single crochet and then a slip stitch in the first cluster or a group of 6, including the chain. Then we move some more 2 slip stitch up once. Then from there we make 6 double crochet in this space. So 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have our 6 there. We move to the other group and make 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So continue. In every space you will get 6 double crochet. You meet at the end of the round. We have finished the round. We join our work with a slip stitch and then continue this pattern without altering anything. Chain 3, skip 1, go to the next, chain 1, skip this, go to the next. Continue and finish the round. Okay, this is how far we have gone in our work. The sort is ready. Now we are going to create the leg opening, and if we may give some measurement, we have made, without stressing, we have made 10 inches. So we are going to start making the two parts of the leg. From the middle here, we join our work and form the two openings of the legs. So follow me up and see what we are going to do. We are going to join with a slip stitch at chain number 3. Then from there we chain 3 and we work as shown in the video. Chain 3 again. Put your crochet through here and then make a double crochet. We are going to work 6 of these. Continue and make them 6 or the number that is equal to the what you are making. You may make a bigger one or a smaller one. Okay, for my case, all around I have 128 double crochet without counting the chains. I've just counted the double crochet, and now the one side will take 64 and the other side will take 64. So I've divided the work into half. Then from there, for this line that I told you to make, I have made 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going now to join. So where we have the marker, without twisting this lane that we've made here, we join our work with a slip stitch. Then from there we chain 3, and we are going to put double crochet in every uh, stitch, including the chain, until we finish the round. So where we have a chain, we are going to put a double crochet. Continue working. I'll meet you where we started our lane here. Okay, we have arrived where we made our connection. So we work this chain, then go at the base here and work and double crochet. Sorry. Then you'll be putting 2 double crochet in this space that we created. 2 double crochet in every space so that you can have a total of 14. Continue and finish the round up to here. Okay, we are done. So we join our work with a slip stitch on top of the last chain that we made. Then we chain 1, 2, 3 and put a front post. The stitch which is still having the top double crochet, skip 1, go to the next, put a top double crochet and a front post. Demonstrate once more, skip this, go to the next, put a top double crochet, then front post. Continue and finish the round. We have finished the round and this is what we have. So we get back here and start another round. Chain 3, then skip this stitch, go to the next, put a double crochet, chain 1, go to the next, put a double crochet, and this is how we are going to work this row. We work for 3 rows, then from there we are going to converge. After that, just repeat this row 3 times. Okay, we have made 2 rounds. Now we are going to do the final round, and this is how we are going to do it. Chain 3, then put a double crochet in the same stitch, skip the chain, go to the double crochet. You are familiar with the pattern. Skip the chain, go to the double crochet, put a top double crochet and the front post and double crochet. Continue working and finish the round. Okay, we are done with this round. Now we are going to start working the other part of the leg, and I'll show you how to start. You just come here at the corner and insert your hook as shown in the video. Sorry, you can even start here. Chain 3, then make a double crochet to this juncture here. From there, 2 double crochet in each space as we did on the other side. So continue putting 2 double crochet in every space, and you go around and work it out the way we worked this round. Okay, we have completed working the 2 openings of our shirt. You can see what has come out of the working, and we are now going. I've made a long chain, a long lace that we are going to insert through this area to place the row of the belt. So you use a hook, or you can even use a crochet, but because I have this traditional safety pin, I'm going to use it. So you just insert in the second row. This is the first row. You just check the center and insert what as shown in the video. Continue working and go around all the way to the back. We are going to meet. Okay, we are done. We've been doing the or inserting the lace. You can see how beautiful it has gone all the way the back. Then from there we are going to remove the pin, and then it is up to the wearer to know how to tie it. Okay, people tie their design.